No. Get out. Out. Hey, Ron! Ron, the squirrel's in the plane.
What?
The squirrel, it's taken off in the plane.
Hey.
What's going on, guys? Ryan Martello here at the Crypto Fiend Studios, bringing you guys the hottest, the latest, and everything crypto-related news. Today, we're going to be doing a market update, seeing where we're at right now and what we could be experiencing in the near future. We're also going to be talking about if this is a good time to invest, whether you're a new investor just looking into cryptocurrencies, or if you're still a long-term investor wanting to add to your portfolio. So before we jump into things, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for everything crypto related in the future, and let's just jump right into it. So we're going to start things off by looking at the chart for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the leading cryptocurrency and is greatly going to affect the market overall when money is flowing in and out of it. So right now, Bitcoin is at a very odd time in its growth. We have the 200-day and the 100-day pressing down on the price movement right now, kind of acting as a little layer of, actually a big layer of resistance, and we have the 50-day underneath acting as a layer of support. So we know we had our death cross back on April 1st, which we were all greatly anticipating, not in a good way. Overall, it didn't really affect the market that much. We went a little lower, but nothing crazy, and then we experienced this incredible growth on that historic day of the largest 1 hour traded volume in Bitcoin history. But ever since then, we have been doing very well, working our way back up, but I definitely think we're going to have a little problem right here. As of right now, we're going to have some struggle getting past these moving averages without some fundamental and psychological investing into this, because if you look at the whole analytics side of things, this is not looking good. But if you look at the investor fundamentals of cryptocurrencies, we could easily get past this. And what I mean by that is we really need some money pumped into Bitcoin to get past these two moving averages and really get back on track of where we were back in the earlier months. So I drew these two lines here as resistance and support levels. So down here we have our support level roughly around $6,800, and we have our resistance level around $11,600. If we do get past these two moving averages, I think we could definitely move steadily up to $11,600 without having too much resistance. Once we hit that level, I could see us having resistance again to previous resistance. But until then, we just need to get past these two moving averages. Now, if we go down and look at the RSI, we are seeing very good growth with the RSI. In my past videos, I talk about this a lot, that if you look at the past history for Bitcoin, you can notice a trend. Every single time Bitcoin nears the 30 for the RSI, it rebounds. Practically every single time. Only one time in recent history, back in February, it broke through it. That's when we experienced that dramatic dip from our all-time highs, which is understandable. But ever since then, we rebound off the 30. So we are working our way up to the 70, which is awesome to see. But this is a time when you want to realize that, okay, maybe Bitcoin is growing a little too fast and it needs a little bit of cool down, especially when it nears that 70. But also, as you can see in the past, Bitcoin breaks through the 70 without hesitation. So when we near that 70, that's a time you definitely want to pay attention to Bitcoin and really cryptocurrencies overall. But we aren't really there right now. We're still working our way back up. Now that's enough for the price movement of Bitcoin. Let's look at the cryptocurrency market overall. So we have the market cap at $380 billion, the highest we've seen all month, and Bitcoin dominance dropping to 39%. Now when you see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually a great indicator that we can definitely begin to see some growth in cryptocurrencies overall across the board. We had Bitcoin dominance around April 1st sitting at 45% and is currently at 39%. So if we continue to see this taper off, we could definitely continue to see altcoins raise in value if we can keep up with that volume. Now, if we go to the global market cap charts, we could see that we are working our way back up. If we go to the 1 month, we can see that we are at all-time highs for this month. And this really all started when we had that world record-breaking hour for Bitcoin for the most volume traded in that 1 hour on April 12th. Now, there's a lot of speculation going around of why we're beginning to see growth again. Quite frankly, we're really never going to know the truth, but that speculation is it could be that tax season is over and everyone's putting their tax refunds into the crypto space. It could be that we have potentially 1.6 billion new investors over in India, or it could have all been from the liquidation of Bitcoin from shorting Bitcoin in the stock market. So again, we're really never going to know the truth, but it is nice to see that cryptocurrencies are slowly but surely working our way back up. So if we can continue this upward movement, I think cryptocurrencies are going to do phenomenal in the summertime. I could see a $600 billion market cap roughly around late June to early July. That's my own opinion, of course, but that's where I think we could be at around then. If we go over and look at the overall cryptocurrency charts, we could see that the 24-hour day is not doing too hot, but the 7-day is doing phenomenal. Now, I get a lot of questions all the time asking when people should invest. Ryan, when should I invest? When should I jump in? Now, quite frankly, that's for you all to decide, but I'll give you my 2 cents. Right now, I think is an excellent time to consider investing into cryptocurrencies because we are still down more than 50% from our all-time highs, and some of these cryptocurrencies are 1/3 to 1/4 the value they were at their all-time highs. So right now, if you are considering investing, whether you're already invested or you want to start investing, this is the time to do your research, look into those cryptocurrencies you don't know too much about before they start moving in value, and you're going to miss out and make less capital on your investment. So I definitely think this is a great time to jump into the crypto space. Now, I know we are greatly up on the 7-day, but you got to think long term. This is for long-term investment. So to take the risk and try to time the market perfectly is kind of risky in my opinion, because I've tried to do that in the past and every single time I just end up getting burnt. So I don't take that chance anymore. Now I don't just jump into anything that's up 100, 200, 300% on the week, but if it's up 20, 30%, it's okay to take the risk, jump into it for the long term, because you're investing for 3 to 10 years from now, not necessarily for a month's gains. So right now, I think is a great time to consider jumping into the crypto space and adding to your portfolio. Personally, for me, I am investing more into my portfolio in this week. So I will be talking about that in my later on videos of what I'm jumping into and why and all that good stuff. But until then, that's really the market for you guys. We are doing phenomenal. If we can continue this steady growth upward and have a little corrections here and there, I think we will be setting ourselves up greatly for this summer. So some news I have for you guys. South Korea's biggest cryptocurrency exchange is launching their own ICO, vechain. Vechain is one of the largest exchanges for cryptocurrencies. They have traded roughly $141 million today for Bitcoin alone. They're ranked number 9 right now. So this gives you a good perspective of where they are on the list. Why I'm mentioning this is definitely one you want to keep an eye on for when it does get released onto the market for a potential investment or a potential swing trade or whatever. Why I'm saying this is that it tends to be that the majority of these exchanges that list their own cryptocurrency, you know, for discounts on trading and all that kind of stuff. A perfect example is Binance. The Binance coin went from 10 cents to an all-time high of $24. If that doesn't say it, I don't know what does. Now, it could just be that Binance is that one exception that did exponentially well, because Binance is an incredible exchange. But you have to remember that vechain is the largest exchange in South Korea. And we all know that South Korea are huge in the crypto space and definitely have an impact. So when that does happen, I would definitely keep an eye out for that cryptocurrency for a potential investment, but that's not going to be for another month or so when it does get released onto the market. So until then, I'll keep you guys up to date on that, but as of right now, it's not that important. So for the market today, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know down below where you think we could be in the summertime, roughly late June, early July. I think we could be around the $600 billion range, in my personal opinion. But let me know down below. If you guys are not subscribed, consider subscribing for everything crypto related. And I will catch you guys in the next video.